In 1795, a teenage boy made a discovery. It seemed insignificant, a strange depression in the ground, on a small island off the coast of Canada. But that simple discovery would begin one of history's longest treasure hunts, a mystery that has lasted for more than 2 centuries, a mystery that has consumed fortunes, destroyed lives, and inspired countless theories. Because somewhere beneath Oak Island, many believe something extraordinary is hidden. Treasure, ancient artifacts, secret documents, perhaps even one of history's greatest lost treasures. Yet after more than 200 years, nobody has found it. This is the mystery of Oak Island and the legendary Money Pit. The story begins in Nova Scotia, Canada, a small wooded island, quiet, unremarkable, at least at first glance. According to tradition, a 16-year-old boy named Daniel McGinnis noticed something unusual. There was a circular depression in the ground. Nearby, a block and tackle appeared to hang from a tree, as if someone had once lowered objects into the earth. Curious, McGinnis and two friends began digging. At first, they found only soil. Then something strange appeared, a layer of wooden logs, 10 feet below the surface. They kept digging. Another wooden platform appeared, then another, every 10 feet. The deeper they went, the stranger it became. Eventually, the boys gave up, but word spread, and the legend began. Years later, a company returned to excavate the site. They dug deeper. Again, they found wooden platforms, layer after layer. Then came another discovery. At around 90 feet, they reportedly found a stone, covered in mysterious symbols. The inscription was later translated by some researchers. It supposedly read, 40 feet below, 2 million pounds are buried. The message electrified treasure hunters, because if true, an enormous treasure waited below. But there was one problem. No one can confirm the original stone still exists. It disappeared. Some historians even question whether the inscription was real. Yet the story persisted. Because mysteries thrive on uncertainty, the excavation continued. Then disaster struck. As workers dug deeper, the pit suddenly flooded. Water rushed upward. The shaft filled rapidly. The treasure, if it existed, was unreachable. This event changed everything, because investigators now believe the money pit contained an elaborate trap, a sophisticated flood system. Perhaps tunnels connected the pit to the ocean. Perhaps the treasure had been intentionally protected. The idea seemed incredible. Who would build such a thing? And why? Theories exploded. Pirates, Spanish treasure fleets, French nobles, ancient secret societies. Everyone became a suspect, and the hunt intensified. Over the next 2 centuries, countless expeditions arrived. They dug shafts, built machinery, pumped water, spent fortunes. Again and again, they failed. The island seemed to resist discovery. Then came tragedy. Men began dying. In 1861, a boiler exploded. Workers were killed. In later years, more accidents followed. Falls, collapses, explosions. Deaths accumulated. A legend emerged. 7 men must die before the treasure is found. To date, 6 have died. The curse only deepened the mystery. Then came one of the most famous theories. Pirate treasure. Perhaps Captain Kidd buried his riches there. The timing seemed possible. The legends fit, but no evidence connected him to Oak Island. Then another theory emerged. The Knights Templar. According to this idea, medieval knights reached North America centuries before Columbus. Perhaps they hid religious treasures on the island. Some even claim the Holy Grail lies beneath Oak Island. Others suggest the Ark of the Covenant, or sacred relics from Jerusalem. Again, no proof. Yet the theory became immensely popular. Then came another possibility, the lost manuscripts of William Shakespeare. Some researchers believe secret documents were hidden there. Perhaps evidence of hidden authorship. Perhaps political secrets. Most historians reject the idea, but the theory survives because Oak Island encourages imagination. Then there is another candidate, Marie Antoinette's jewels. According to legend, French royal treasures disappeared during the French Revolution. Perhaps they were secretly transported to Canada. Perhaps they remained buried beneath the island. No evidence supports the claim, yet it refuses to disappear because every mystery attracts new stories. Then modern science entered the investigation. Researchers used ground-penetrating radar, drilling technology, sonar mapping, underwater cameras. The island revealed intriguing clues: fragments of parchment, pieces of chain, old tools, human bones, coconut fiber. This last discovery was especially strange. Coconut trees do not grow in Nova Scotia. So why was coconut fiber buried on Oak Island? Some believed it was part of a flood tunnel. Others disagreed. The questions continued. Then came another mystery. Human remains recovered from the island contained DNA. Some appeared to be of European origin, others of Middle Eastern origin. The findings fascinated researchers. Could they be connected to the Knights Templar, ancient sailors, unknown visitors? Nobody knows. The evidence remains inconclusive, and the treasure itself remains missing. Then another possibility emerged. What if there is no treasure at all? What if the entire mystery began from natural sinkholes? Perhaps early excavators misinterpreted what they found. Perhaps stories grew with each retelling. Perhaps legends created the money pit. This theory sounds reasonable, but it struggles with one fact. People continue finding strange things: artifacts, structures, anomalies, enough to keep the mystery alive. Because certainty never arrives, and uncertainty is the fuel of legends. More than 200 years have passed. Millions of dollars have been spent. Generations have dedicated their lives to the island. Some became obsessed. Some lost fortunes. Some lost their lives. Yet the mystery remains unsolved. A depression in the ground, wooden platforms, flooded tunnels, missing stones, ancient artifacts, human remains, and endless theories. Perhaps treasure lies below. Perhaps history's greatest secret waits beneath the soil. Or perhaps Oak Island is a puzzle with no solution. A legend built upon centuries of hope. Because the greatest mystery of Oak Island is not what may be buried there. It is why the island continues to produce clues, yet never answers. An island off the Canadian coast, a pit filled with water, a treasure no one can find, and one haunting question that has survived for more than 2 centuries. What is really hidden beneath Oak Island?